Hi guys, I would say welcome back to the woods, but really I'm not in my house again. The weather's been absolutely dreadful in Wales today. I was planning to get out, but I've been really busy at the moment because I've been having to do some enterprise work for my school. Of course, you probably know what the video is going to be on because you read the title. This is the updated survival kit. This is from the original one, which was sent to me by TJ Outdoors after his 50 sub competition. This is the original one, and this is what I said in the last video I was going to get. This is the Kendall Mint Cake tin. As you can see, it's significantly larger. It's more than double the size. As in, it's probably about a quarter of the size. This little tin. So of course, I can fit a lot more stuff in it. And really, this tin here was meant to be everything. This is meant to be the survival kit. Of course, it's not a finished product. This is really, I'm just going to keep working on this, and I can always make improvements the more I actually use it. But as you can see, it's plain, it's a plain Kendall Mint Cake tin, but this holds 2 bars of Kendall Mint Cake, and we'll get right into it now. On the outside here is some electrical tape. I will upgrade this to duct tape as it's more durable, but just for the time being, we have electrical tape because duct tape really can be quite expensive. I don't have it with me here. This is just the alternative which I do have, which is relatively good for this. What I'm going to do is just wrap it around here. I don't have to replace it. As you can see, all comes off, and there's quite a length of it. And of course that's got many uses. Okay, the actual tin's bursting at the seams now. So there we go, that's the electrical tape. That's just wrapped around the old tin. And that's probably about 5-6 meters of electrical tape, maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but it's electrical tape that can be used strapping up wounds and things like that. Of course, duct tape will be the alternative, and there'll be a roll of it inside the tin, which I'll probably do an update video on this in the future. So really, here it is. What have we got in here? So first things first, this is my personal preference, as in if you got any recommendations, say them, as in if you're going to be critical, there's no point really commenting because I'll probably just ignore you. But any, constructive comments, link them to me below in the comment section onto what you think. Now this, instead of the condom that was originally in the first kit, which is used for the water turning into a magnifying glass for starting fires, I decided to go for an ordinary sandwich bag. Really, it's larger, it's more durable, and it's resealable. The elastic band just broke, but that's fine because I've got loads. But really, the elastic can be used to start fires, and it is slightly flammable. And of course, I wouldn't use this for anything else because it's just too flimsy. But I guess you could say tying stuff together as well. It's used to cordage. So here we go. First item, sandwich bag. Here it is. This is about 2.5, well, about 2 litres, 1.5 I think, around that area. It's an IKEA sandwich bag, and that's why I use to carry water. And it's also resealable. You don't have that luxury of condom, the original one. It's a large iron as well. It can also be used for waterproofing. I could put all the gear inside this kit in here and completely waterproof the kit if it's already not. So first item is a sandwich bag. Stick that over here. Next item is actually shelter. A lot of survival tins don't have any shelters on them, as in this is still pocket size. Still fits in my pocket. Here we go. You know what this is. If any person who's seen them before, but just for beginners, this is a reflective blanket or emergency survival blanket, and this is a really large one, and this is basically my shelter. As in, a lot of people are going to probably bat their eyelids at this, as in it's not big enough and that sort of thing. This, you can put it over an already existing natural shelter, and it will turn it into it will reflect heat back at you, and it will keep you warm. And if you've already got one, an already existing natural shelter, this will further improve your heat retention and could possibly save your life. So it's always good to have something like this in them. And a lot of anything like this wouldn't be able to hold it, because as you can see, it's almost double the size. So that's one of the main bolts of the kit. The next item is an improvement on what was in the last kit. These are antibacterial wipes, the alcohol wipes. Now these are not in pre-injection. That's the only problem with the last ones, as in these can be put under the skin and can be used to things. So really, they can be used anywhere. And as well, being alcohol, having a lot higher percentage alcohol in them, they are more flammable. And there's 2 of them. Next item, well, items. There's the original water purification tablets, there's 4 of them. I've added another 12. So, and each of these tablets, well, they're a litre of water each, so 16 litres of water there, straight, and that can be used in the sandwich bag until you get a better, if you're able to make a filter, a natural filter, you've already got it, you're already sussed because you've got these, and they'll keep you going for the time being. Now most of the kit left is what was in the original kit. With the matches, I've kept the original 2 and added an extra one I'd lying about from an old kit. I will add more of these and maybe as well a Bic Micro in the future, but that'll be for the update video. So there it is, good bit of matches. And of course the striker is somewhere in the kit. But I've, of course, as well, this surface here, you wouldn't believe it, is actually abrasive enough to light the matches. So even if I don't have the existing striker in the kit, that'll sort it out, no problems at all. And of course, striker is there, just in case, because I don't really want to wreck the tin, because that's its contents, and that you could cook in it and that sort of thing, so you don't want to, you want to keep its durability up, made to keep everything well neatly done. So that's really medical, and as well with the duct tape, the alcohol wipes, that can be used to make a really good bandage. I will probably add steri strips as well, because they're pretty, they're needed really. Here's the stuff from the old, these are all stuff from the old kit. Fishing wire, right here, the weights, hooks, 3 hooks, load of different weights and that sort of thing. So that's fishing. Brass wires for land traps for animals, so like squirrel poles, that sort of thing. Squirrel poles, snares, rabbit snares, you name it, you can pretty much do it with this wire, and it's just really good and useful for absolutely everything. Next item, a much larger fire steel. I prefer shorter fire steels with a smaller handle, because you can really precisely get it on the spot, shoot the area that you want. But really, shooting sparks with a larger one, you can produce larger sparks. Only problem with a larger fire steel is the sparks lose a lot of their heat before they actually hit the substance, so you've got to be careful with that. The other alternative, I think I have nearby, yes I do, and that's in my little pouch which I carry on me when I'm out in the woods. This is the old fire. This is the old fire steel for the kit, and that's just slotting the old handle. And the larger one, you can see, is a considerable distance in length. This might not last as long, but due to it having a small striker, I can precisely put it down on the actual area. So smaller fire steel is recommended, but the thing is, I'd rather have this in with more fire steel to use than this with less fire steel to use. This will last longer, but also the handle takes up a lot of the kit, and that's pretty much, it's pointless, as well as the striker and the cord, as in they can all be used, but it's a bit big to actually go in the little kit. So larger fire steel just does the job. Button compass for navigation, as in really, if you don't know where you're going, it's a bit of a pain. But this is just for point of reference. So you think you're going north. If you want to retrace your steps, you go south. As in, you get the picture. As in, it's just basic navigation. Sewing kit from the last one, of course, 6 threads, bobby pin, well not bobby pin, safety pin, 2 buttons, a needle. Stitching up wounds, that sort of thing can be useful, and also stitching up clothes, obviously. And the final item, really, out of the tin, is this Swiss Army Farmer. And really, you've probably been sick to death of seeing this, but you see them everywhere. As in on there, you've got a saw, pocket knife that needs to be oiled and sharpened, can opener with one small flathead screwdriver, bottle opener with a larger flathead screwdriver, and this little tool here, which is used for puncturing holes and stuff, which can be used for putting holes in darts or atlatls, or just putting a simple hole in the belt or in a shelter system in order to put cord through it, in order to tie it down, as in it's got a lot of uses. And as well, since it's got a small blade on it, I guess you could use it for gutting or stabbing, or just poking a hole in something and then using something like a razor, which I haven't included in the kit because it's a bit almost pointless to, because you have the knife in order to skin an animal. Sorry for the bit of a pause there. But really, there you have it. It's small, it's compact, and just lift that up. as in, there's my pocket, survival kit, goes straight in there. I could have a slightly larger kit, but there we go. That's the size of the survival kit. And these would go for about £5 with the Kendall Mint Cake in on Amazon. They're definitely worth a buy. So, thank you guys for watching, as in, I'm a bit tired at the moment, but I've had a lot of work to do going on. But thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment if you have any suggestions, and subscribe for more content, as I will be posting more videos weekly on survival and everything like that. So if you enjoyed the video, give us a subscribe and look out for more. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.